All right, my friends, this has the opportunity to be an amazing or terrible episode because we had some players that we didn't know what was going to happen to them, right? We got Pekka and Jakob who are out of work, and Locke and Andrew Clooney. I think Andrew's going to disappear, to be honest with you. But will Locke get another part-time gig for half a year, 18 games? Will Pekka land on his feet and Jakob? And then we also had questions in the comments, and I put some screenshots in, but I want to show you the continental competitions for Mateus Mendez and Spaceman Extreme. And then, did Derek Hansen get relegated? Let's find out together, my friends. I'm only mostly nervous about this. Here we go. Pekka's got a job. He's an assistant manager. That's fine. That's fine. Stay employed, man. He's got a Continental C. I can't remember if that's an improvement or not. He's wanted by somebody. Oh, look out. By Linsdals IF. Yeah. He's with Osterlin. Is that how you say it? I'm sure it isn't. 13-5-5. You know, really good at man management. He just isn't sure which ones to man manage. Okay, so I'm gonna see Linsdals and Osterlin. So let's go take a look here. Okay. Oh, they must have gone down to the league below and now they've come back up. Okay. All right. And they're currently in the relegation spots. Lovely. But, I mean, it's close, right? Like, one win and they jumped to 10th, my friends. The mighty heights of 10th. Of course, if 13th gets a win, then they jump them. So, the good news is he's alive. He's alive. Hold on, let's go back to Pekka. Linsdals. What's Linsdals? Linsdals. Ooh. 10th. That's not in the same group, is it? No, that's okay. It's same level, just a different group, and they're currently on 13 points, my friend. Is he wanted as a manager? I guess that's what that means. All right, when did he sign his contract? At the end of... Okay, so it's for this season. See how it goes. If they get relegated, maybe he hops out. He does have this clause. Waive club compensation for managerial role. All right. Got his Continental C this year. Yeah, that's the only thing that's happened this year. That's hilarious. You know, since he came in, they've won 2 games. I mean, to be fair, that's not terrible for a team that just got promoted, right? They're trying to survive and not go down. So to get a couple wins and a mixture of draws and losses isn't terrible, I would argue. They just need to, you know, even if they end up here, maybe they could beat their, you know, whatever it is, 3rd division, whoever's below them, you know, competition and stay up, right? Yeah? What do you think? I'm curious if he's going to bounce before that happens to go be the manager at the other club. Maybe he waits to see how that other club is doing. I guess let's look. Lens. I want to see, why are they interested? What happened to their manager? So they're not interested because they just signed this guy. Unless this guy is interested in him as an assistant? Do they have They don't have an assistant. Why does it still show this guy as a caretaker? Or is it... Okay. But it doesn't say... Okay, maybe he is the assistant. Oh. Yeah, Pekka's definitely got a 13-5-5. He's definitely better. Definitely better as an assistant. So that explains. So they sack this guy because last season they were in 4th and now they're way down in whatever it was, in 10th. Okay, so will Pekka move to this other club? That'll be interesting. Mateus is still with CC on 7.5K. That's an extension. Signed it right after we recorded last episode. Good until 2025, my friends. And he gets a whopping 38 grand bonus for winning either of the cups. Woo! Oh, this 18, man. This is... I'm and you guys have said it in the comments. I hope he jumps to Europe. I'm not convinced. I think he's kind of like, this is great. I'm making good money. I'm improving. I got 3 3/4 star reputation. Milestones. What's going on here? Won the Brazilian Minas Gerais State Championship. Won in the 5th round against VIT in the Brazilian Cup. Woo! Apparently that's a big deal. I'm sure there's something in here that I'm missing that you're like, oh, I can't believe you didn't show that. Last season finished 3rd. Oh, I guess I need to go back and show Pekka's team what they're expected to do. Okay, but let's okay. 3rd place. I'm just gonna move out of the way here. 65% win ratio. 62, 18, and 15. Woo-hoo-hoo, my friends. That's pretty freaking good if you ask me. So let's just do. Oh boy. These are the big ones. The Libertadores and the Sudamericana, right? Right? That's how they did. They beat the strongest twice. The strongest? Club the strongest. That's got to be a save we do at FM20. Club the strong. Is that real? Hold on. I'm assuming it is. That is unbelievable. That is real. They have, if you can't tell, that's a tiger. Tiger face. That is unbelievable. Club the strongest. Unbelievable. So, doing well in the Libertadores group stage. No losses. And they play Gimnasia. Okay, last year. Yeah. Lost to SPO. Sao Paulo, maybe? I don't remember if this was him or not the previous season. Maybe not. Maybe he can't. Or no, I think he was 2022. So, yeah. That probably means something to you that does not mean to me. The other thing what is the Recopa? I'm sorry. I never done a save in South America, and we've never been involved with the Recopa. Take a look at the Brazilian Cup. I'm just trying to make sure I show everything so people aren't like, you didn't show this. Okay, Brazilian Cup beat VIT 5-1 on aggregate. Then they take on San SFC. I don't know what that is. They got to the quarterfinal and lost on aggregate to Corinthians. That's not... Okay. I was thinking that's the same name of the guy. Wasn't he, the team that had the unfortunate, where like almost all the team died in the plane crash. They had a guy named Neto. That's gonna bother me. What is the name of that team? That's Chapecoense. I do know that. Okay. All right. So we've rambled enough here on Mateus, but exciting things here. I'm just kind of curious if he's ever gonna leave Brazil, and it's right now. Not looking too good. What do you think? Jakob has a job. AB. It's I used to know this. Academics Bold Club. Wow, 18 motivating. Is that different? Has that jumped up? Okay. Signed. Start of the season, right? It's a January, December, I think. Avoid relegation, you get 1,100 freaking euros, my friend. So he gets sacked by Van Loos. He takes some time, reads some books, relaxes, gets relegated. It's what we're gonna find out, I guess. So he gets hired, signs some players, and then gets relegated. I didn't show you the club expectations. We'll go back and do that, I promise, eventually. Okay, so that's not unexpected, right? I bet if we went back and we looked at the club expectations from the previous year, it would be like fighting boldly against relegation, right? Because like they just got promoted, but they've been down here. It's not like they were. It's like sometimes you got a club where they're like second in the second division. Like they're just not able to make it, and then they make that push. But because they've got that solid base of being in second for so long, good players, all that kind of stuff, they're able to kind of stay up. This is not that. This is bouncing around 5th, 10th, up. Oh, we made it. Oop. Here we go. So that part I wouldn't be actually too worried about unless the board's not happy about it. Not rules. Season preview. Six. So that again would indicate maybe not the strongest squad, right? Like if you're expected to be 6th, which is the bottom of the the promotion stage, right? Like you get to the promotion stage and then whatever, that would indicate maybe not the strongest team because you just came down from the group, the division above, right? I'm just happy he's got a job. I'm not gonna lie. Let's go back here. I meant to look at this one. 0-3-11. Goodness, that's I mean, he came in the middle of the season. I mean, okay, had they won a game, they'd won one league game before he was hired. He was hired during the winter break, and then they didn't win another one. So is it really his fault? I mean, they definitely drew a whopping 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 games, but again, that's before. Oh no, this one doesn't split. So yeah, it's not as many games though. It's still not great when you look and go, oh, you didn't win a single game. Could be a huge year. Probably is a huge year for Jakob. What's gonna happen to Jakob? I think he's improving though. Like I think this is all very, very positive. This to me looks like improvement. I could be just remembering incorrectly, but this to me is like, okay, he's plugging away, getting better, getting some good experience, and they gave him a contract until the end of this season. Yes. Right? It's good for another. We'll find out next episode what happened. But $210 a week. Let's go. Let's go look at the other clubs that we forgot. All right, Mateus expected to be in 5th, 8-1 odds. It's still pretty close, right? Like so, a couple wins going correctly or incorrectly can mess up your life here, but in the top 25%. All right, and with Pekka, we got 2 to look at, right? We've got expected to be last by a distance, 300-1, the place where he's an assistant, and then what is it? Lods. Of course, I can't remember what it is. Hold on. There he is. What is it? Linsdads. I'm just kind of curious where they're expected. So, like, if he's going to move, should he move for that reason, right? They're expecting 7th. And are currently 10th. Although 10th is 13 points and 7th is 19. They're a good distance behind. So I can see why they sacked their manager. That would indicate maybe they've got a slightly better squad. I think he should move, personally. That's just me. You can see it. Spaceman Extreme is now the manager of Poland. Oh my. He's 36. I wasn't expecting that. He left on his own accord, right? He didn't just get sacked, right? He resigned. Same day. Okay. Was offered the Poland manager role. Okay. Last season, won in the second round against Corona. Okay, who cares about that? Nobody cares about that. Head coach of the month for August, my friends. I mean, he looks a good manager. I guess I wasn't expecting that. Okay. They ended up finishing second. He was there for the first half of the season, where they lost 3 league games. Pretty good form. Afterwards, they lost some more. So I think you could say he was doing a good job. Wow, I'm kind of surprised. I'm a little stunned, to be honest with you. Like, is he just gonna go park in Poland and like that's it? Is that it? We gotta now add the Poland national team to our checklist here. Let's look here. He ended up being 52%, 85, 34, and 44. Didn't win any silverware in the last season. Okay. I'm just kind of like, I'm a little... currently 23rd in the world, my friends. He took over in December. Let's see how he did. Lost on... Oh, no. Oh. Oh, on the path to the Euros, it gets knocked out on penalties against Slovenia, and that's it. So he's getting paid probably pretty well in comparison to his club, and he doesn't have a competitive game once this happens for 6 months because the Euros are going to happen. That's kind of harsh, isn't it? And then they got Kosovo and Sweden. I'm just making sure there wasn't anything in December. Oh, behind Belgium and Greece by 2 points. Ooh. And then let's just look. Slovenia is 58. That is an upset, my friends. The odds makers would have pegged Poland, I would argue. They got Sebastian Szymanski, if that's, someone that you know. Doing all right for Bordeaux. Beat Mexico. I mean, that's a pretty good team, 17th, but it's a friendly. And the UAE, which I guess is 72nd. I was going to say like 103rd. Progress. So in their group, they got Kosovo and Sweden. So you would expect not going down to League C. Because Sweden's a tough opponent, so it kind of depends on how those games go. If you stay in League B or if you go up to League A. We'll have to check that next time. I can't believe he's already the Poland manager. And I did not forget, I'm going to show you Piast in the, I guess it's the Champions League and the Europa League. Is that what the stock version of FM calls the Champions Cup and the Euro Cup? Is that what it is? So, beat Shekandia 2-1 on aggregate, a blowout. Lost 4-1 on aggregate to FCSB. A Romanian team. Got knocked into the Euros third qualification round. Beat Maribor 4-1 on aggregate and lost to VD FC 4-1. Was that the straw that broke his back? He's like, we're never gonna win the Champions League here. I'm out. I'm going to Poland. I mean, he's already, you know what I mean. Nothing for luck. At this point, I'm just impressed that Clooney's not giving up. Maybe it's the very ambitious personality. He's like, someone's going to want to hire me eventually. I have a Continental A. But it's not happening. You might move, mate. You might move. Kristovos still 66111 here. Good luck, Chris. Derek Hansen still with Siena. Now, we were worried they might get relegated. That looks quite a treat. Let's just look. They did get relegated. So they got relegated. Oh, 16th and got relegated. But they've kept him. They've kept him and given him an extension. Right at the end of the season, right before his contract ran out. But, okay. Okay. Let's take a look. First off, let's look at his record. 47%, 42, 16, 31. Finished 16th and got relegated. So they got promoted and then they went right back down. And I think it was Mike in the comments was explaining to me. Hold on. These teams can get relegated. 16th can get relegated, or it's like a playoff, or oh boy, is that what it was? Salernitana. who were also in Serie B and finished in 17th. So they played a playoff against this team, and this team, the team below them, won, and that's how they got knocked down. That's a rough way to go. I'm gonna argue that is a rough way to go. So let's look at the stages. Last season, 44-43. I mean, it's close, right? It's 1 more point. Well, okay, 2 more points because your goal differential, but maybe your extra point wouldn't have had that bad goal differential. But get a win or 2 other draws, and then you're not even involved in that conversation. But unfortunately, you were involved in the conversation, and you're back in Serie C/B. Expectation is for them to win the league, not second through the playoffs and go up, but straight win the league. So that's his challenge for this upcoming season. Have they done anything in the transfer market? Like when they went up? Again, why is there no total? Nobody knows. Francesco Di Mariano, 850K. He's still with the club, so it's not like he left. Doesn't look very happy about getting relegated, although he's been relegated 3 times in his career, so maybe look in the mirror, Francesco. Just saying, brother. 696, 5 goals, 6 assists. I say it's a good signing. 34 starts, no subs. I'd say that's a good signing. At least, I don't know what in comparison to the other stuff. Oh, they did a player exchange. Alberto Rizzo from Cittadella, and they sent Filippo Batatista or something like that. I always think that is fascinating when player exchanges happen. I mean, 125K. They're like, hey, I'll give you 125 grand and my other guy. They're like, okay. 3 starts, 2 subs, and a 6.57. Oh, that's okay. When did he transfer? 8/19. They pay. That's what it was. That's why they got relegated. They brought this guy in, and then less than a month later, his knee ligaments go out, and he's out for 7 months. And it's like, really? We sent you a center back. I mean, rather than a left back, but that's kind of harsh. So that is Derek Hansen's situation, my friends. He's got to perform this season because he doesn't have another year on the contract. They're expected to go straight up. Disappointed at how things are going. Mate, keep your chin up, okay? Keep your chin up. That's where we're going to end, my friends. Let me know what you think is going to happen. I'm really excited that, 2 of our guys that needed jobs got them. But I'm a little disappointed Spaceman's already, said, I'm going to go. Maybe he'll only do, 4 years, do a World Cup qualifying. Or, maybe into the next Euros or something like that. And then he'll, go back into club life. Or is he just going to park the bus there? And then can Derek Hansen get Sienna promoted as expected by the bookies? Hit the like button. Let me know what you think in the comments. And we'll see you next time. Have a good one.